So I just want to jump in. The number one thing that I think is missing is people don't actually really know themselves all that well.
Facts.
You have to know you before you can even consider joining someone else into your beautiful chaos. The second thing is you have to fully understand exactly what you want. The third thing is you have to understand what you need. Your needs and wants sometimes contradict each other, but you absolutely, positively must get what you need and then get what you want. Now, once you have all of those three things aligned about yourself, then you can go out and find a mate. Now, part of the issue with the marriage and the divorce rates is, in my opinion, improper vetting. You meet somebody and the next thing you know, a year later you're getting married, but you didn't really meet that person. So, and I'll give you an example. So for me, and this is anecdotal, for me, not only did I meet her family first, also went to her 20-year reunion, class reunion. So I met her classmates that she went to school with that I didn't actually go to school with. And yes, the topic of every conversation I had with anybody was about who she used to be, how her family used to be. What do you know about her family? And then I'm going to go and I actually did, went to her hometown for 4 damn days and hung out with her people. I gave them an opportunity to meet me and vet me. Got on a conference call with my sister so that they could actually meet her and ask her anything that they wanted to know about her, anything they wanted to know about me, anything to find any lie that I have told. Now you're at a place to whether you can choose to move forward or not. And the last thing I will say is we are too afraid to let people go because we get comfortable. We got to be willing to say, you know what, this isn't going to work for me, and let them go. Don't be dictated by the fear of losing somebody when the truth of the matter is you didn't fit to begin with. There was an analogy last night trying to put a square peg in a round hole. Quit trying to make it fit. The shit don't work. Be
Is that
okay with letting them go.
is that a pause?
That is a pause. That is
Hey,
definitely a
Steve,
pause.
we don't agree with Pagan, sir. We don't.
Shit. I can't. The puzzle pieces didn't fit. You tried to use the. Damn, that was gonna be another pause. No, never mind. Y'all know what I'm saying. Here. You know what? I'm gonna go on mute and sip.
It was something that HD said that I would actually like to hear each of you guys feedback on. He said most people can't tell you about like the foundation or the reason behind a marriage. My question to you is, what is the foundation of any relationship, whether it's marriage, friendship, sibling relationship, things like that? What do you think the foundation for relationship is?
Foundation or purpose?
Foundation of any relationship.
Trust. The foundation of a relationship is trust. Are you asking for the foundation or are you asking what is the purpose?
Foundation, because
Okay.
that was the word that he specifically used. HD specifically said foundation. So in my mind, to me, a marriage is just a different relationship. So you have your mother, father relationship, you have your sibling relationship, you have your friend relationship, and you have a marriage relationship. But in my mind, the way that I process and look at things is that in any relationship there has to be some kind of common thing that you have to have in order to maintain a relationship, and to me that's the foundation. So what is the foundation of all of those relationships? And that will answer your question about the foundation of marriage, where you would start in terms of what you're looking for.
Okay. This is how I would answer this question, because just saying the foundation of relationships, you look in the term, it's your relation to this person, right? That's the foundation for just relationships. But we can't treat a marriage the same way we treat your friends, the same way you treat blood relatives or family. So, though, let's just use the word relationship. All ships ain't created equal. You got yachts, you got fishing boats, you got um carnival cruises, you got these different ships that are designed to do different things, right?
But the key thing is that there's something, the fact that it's called the ship, there's something that the makeup of that that's common regardless of what size ship it is, what so that's what I'm asking for. What is the
Well,
common thing between like those relationships?
so the common thing is, like I said, in the word, it's your relation to this person. You have a mother and a father because you're related by blood, right? You have a marriage because you're choosing to become one with this person. Whether you believe in any biblical concept or anything like that, you're actually in the process of separating two single people to create one whole person, right? Sinbad used to have this joke that marriage is a true example of you really becoming one, because if you live with a person long enough, you're going to be broken down in such a way, and you're going to be broken down in such a way that all y'all broken pieces, what's left of y'all, is going to put together and form one person. Your leg don't work, your left leg don't work, his left leg work. And that y'all can actually begin to walk, because as you guys continue to experience life, everything that y'all came together with, y'all literally did come together. Um, I look at the reason or the foundation for marriage and why even a lot of people got married back in the day is because their foundation or backing for marriage was religious. And most of the other countries in the world, it's religious. So they're more inclined to not even look as love like we do in America. We look as love as a strong deciding factor of us wanting to be married to a person.
Mm-hmm.
Versus when you bring up the example even of the other countries that have dowries, or the other countries, any other country you can name of, they have a moral thought process and a logical approach to them wanting to be married. So they're like, well, shoot, this is a business deal, as we already know that marriage in the West or in the US is a business deal, which is why the government gets involved, is because this is a legal business binding agreement. So I personally teach that, hey, marriage devoid of any religious significance doesn't really have much backing as what we think. Because the thing is like, a lot of the things that people are doing in marriage, they're doing outside of marriage. So it also helped cheapened the image of marriage, because everybody was doing everything that you would do and hold for marriage before marriage. Even in the successful marriages, people didn't have kids before they got married. They didn't stay together before they got married. They didn't did everything, traveled, bought houses, cars. They didn't live their entire life together before they decided to get married, right? So now people don't really see the need to even rush into it, because they got their whole life to think about it at this point. People are like, well, shoot, we're better people, we got better finances, we got better health, we last longer, our bodies can endure more. So now women are perfectly fine. Well, not at large. I'm gonna say that disclaimer. Women are perfectly fine having kids in their 40s and 50s, just because, well, I didn't got my career out the way. I done got all this stuff out of the way, and now I could just focus on having a family because I done everything else that I wanted to do in life.